to Beauty Bees and to an update on my no buy from December. Now, it was a more successful no buy than you would think based on how long this video is, because in December I was actually pretty good. So in this little bin is everything that I purchased in the month of December. Actually, everything that came into my collection. There are 3 items here that I did not purchase. And let's go through the product that broke my no buy first. So I went into Kohl's and I went in looking for Christmas gifts, and somehow I managed to come out with exactly one item that was for myself. So big fail on the Christmas shopping, but I'm really happy with the product I got. This is from NARS. It is their, I don't remember what this product is called. I'll have the name up here somewhere, but this is their concealer. I got the shade Light 1 Chantilly, and this is such a good match for me. I'm wearing it on my chin today and right here around my nose. I think this is gorgeous. I will probably bring this in with me the next time I go to Sephora or the drugstore, because I want a foundation that matches this. It is amazing to me how much better my skin looks when I'm covering up some of that redness. I love this thing. This was such a good purchase. It was $15 because I just got the mini. During the next Sephora VIB sale, I might have to pick up another one of these because it's really, really pretty. It's just such a good match for me. Really like it. So that was what broke my no buy, and then I did make a small purchase during semi-annual sale at Bath & Body Works. The only 2 beauty or beauty adjacent products that I purchased were 2 body washes. So the first one is Frosted Coconut Snowball. I have this in the body mist. The notes on this one are Frosted Coconut, North Pole Vanilla, Winter Freesia, Snow-Kissed Woods, and Spun Sugar. It's a really sweet bakery coconut scent. Pretty. I always think it's going to be a little bit more tropical, and that's definitely what I prefer. I prefer something that's a little bit less food-like and a little bit more vacation-like, but you know, it gets the job done. And then Bright Christmas Morning, the notes on this one are ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. This is a very like bright and crisp take on a winter or fall fruit scent. I do really like this. I actually like it so much that I have the body mist here, which we'll talk about in just a minute. But it's not the type of scent I would think of when you read Bright Christmas Morning. I would think with a name like that, that it would be sort of like a frosty take on a pine scent, or maybe even like a peppermint and hot chocolate kind of note, or even a gingerbread type of thing. But this is really pretty, and I think it translates a lot better to all of fall, all of winter, than maybe any of those scents would. So glad to get this. So overall, I think I spent like $22 in the month of December on beauty. So it wasn't exactly a successful no buy, but it was pretty close, and the one makeup item that I purchased was as close to a necessity as a makeup purchase can be. I do not own any foundations at the moment, and I didn't have a concealer that actually matched me. So this was a great buy. I'm really happy with it. And, you know, $22, $23 is not bad for a month of beauty spending. Now let's talk about some items that came into my collection, but I didn't exactly purchase. So the first one was a Christmas gift. I received this in my stocking. This is a mini from Bath & Body Works in the Love Always Wins scent. This is their 3-in-1 hair, face, and body wash. They usually come out with these 3-in-1s in the men's line. I believe that Love Always Wins is like their big gender neutral fragrance. It's a pretty scent. It's like a slightly musky, but with a lot of citrus. I would say citrus first, tiny bit of musk there that sort of anchors things. I have perfume in this, and I actually wear it quite a bit. I will use this as a body wash because I do not trust this to clean my hair. Not in the slightest. Looking forward to trying it out in the intended way, because I apparently can't read, or at least chose not to on Christmas morning. I immediately assumed that this was a hand lotion, so I put it on my hands. Doesn't work for that purpose, you know, in case you were wondering. Terrible lotion. Probably a really nice body wash, though. I also have 2 items that I got in the store but received for free. So first we have this Bellissima Love Potion Body Scrub. I believe that this is intended to be Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. I think this is supposed to be a dupe scent, and yeah, I think so. It's been a really long time since I wore or even smelled Love Spell, but yeah, this kind of smells like middle school, early high school. From just feeling the texture in the tube and the directions on the back, I suspect that this is more like a body wash that happens to have some scrubby particles rather than a really intense scrub, which that can be nice too. So I'm interested to try that. And then I have a full-size body mist from Bath & Body Works in that bright Christmas morning scent. I actually purchased this first. I went into Bath & Body Works to buy some Christmas gifts. Actually, same shopping trip as the NARS. And I was just picking up some pocket bags because I wanted to put those in some stockings. And a lady who was in there was not finding what she wanted and ended up leaving without purchasing anything and giving me her coupons. So I used one of those coupons. She had a free full-size body care item, I think up to $17.50 maybe. Yeah, this one was $16.95. It's actually getting kind of hard to find things under that price point now. A lot of their body mists are like $17.95, and I think even $18.95 for some of them, which seems very, very steep. But anyway, I picked out this, and I gave the remaining 2 coupons to another lady in the store. So hopefully she was able to save some money as well. And that is everything that I got in the month of December. December went really quite well, but let's cover this first week of January just because we're here. And so within that bag, there are 2 purchases. The first one that we're going to go through is from Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is my local grocery store. They have quite an extensive beauty department in their larger format stores, and I happened to visit one of their bigger stores because it was just on my way home. I had a really lovely brunch this morning with my parents, my younger brother who's home from college at the moment, and my grandmother. It was a really nice time, and it just happened to send me right past a Hy-Vee with a really nice beauty section on the way back to my house. And they had a ton of clearance beauty products. They had a lot of like Bath and Body stuff for 50 cents, and then they had a lot of makeup and nail polish for $3. So I picked some things up. First 2 items are from this brand Foamy, which I've never heard of, but I thought this was really interesting. They had shampoo bars and conditioner bars. Now, at their regular price, which I don't know how much they were, I would guess these were $8-ish, just judging by how Hy-Vee tends to price things. I don't think I would have tried these, but these were marked down to 50 cents, and that seemed really interesting. These are solid, like, soap bars of shampoo and conditioner. I'm really interested to give them a try. I will let you know how they work out. So each of these bars is supposed to be equivalent to 30 uses, or a quarter-liter shampoo or conditioner bottle. Interesting, right? I'm hesitant about the idea of solid shampoo and conditioner, but maybe they'll surprise me. And for $1, I figured it was worth a shot. Two more products. They had this Basin bath bomb. This is their mermaid bath bomb, I believe. It's not really marked very nicely, but this was also 50 cents. It's a pretty green color. It has a little bit of glitter in it, but not so obnoxiously much that I think it's going to like make a total mess out of my bathtub. I can't really tell what it smells like from here. It smells very like fresh and pleasant, but I'm sure that once it's out of the shrink wrap, it will have a lot more scent to it. Interested to give this a go. And then this item I was really quite excited about. So this is the Coco Colada Duo. It includes their 4-step pedi kits, and by there, it's Voish, which I think that I got a Voish 4-step pedi kit in a FabFitFun box, like ages ago, like maybe close to 3 years ago. It seemed interesting, and in the same duo, which I'm not sure how they're getting to duo here, because they have the 4-step pedi kit, the hand cream, and nail stickers. This was 50 cents. I thought it was worth trying. It is all pina colada scented, and it looks like the nail stickers are sort of a tacky tropical vibe. We'll see. I'm interested to give it a go. So the pedi in a box has a salt soak, a sugar scrub, a mud mask, which seems like a lot, and a massage butter. So for 50 cents, I thought that was well worth trying out. I originally had like 4 of them in my cart because I figured this would be a really easy, like, little Secret Santa gift or something to keep around, but I decided against that. So hopefully this is like good, but not so good that I regret that decision, because I don't imagine they're going to be there when I eventually make my way back to that Hy-Vee. So that was all the Bath and Body stuff. I did get 2 nail polishes, which I'm not particularly happy with myself about. I told myself I was on a nail polish no-buy, and I did manage to do that through the entire month of December, so I'm very happy about that. But I broke because I found these 2 Essies that seemed interesting in the clearance section. So the first is from their Gel Couture line, and this is the shade Lace is More, and it is a nearly white shade. Now, what drew me to this color is that I don't have a decent white or near white nail polish. I have some light-ish pinks, but on my skin tone it's still very obvious that they're pink. I have a green that I thought might function as a near white, but that is very green on my nails. So I thought this was worth a shot for $3. I also purchased this, what's the shade? Saffron on the Move from their Essie Expressi line. This one has been in and out of my cart several times on Ulta and Target, and knowing that it was $3 at Hy-Vee when I'd really considered on multiple different occasions spending like $7 or $8 on it at other retailers, I couldn't quite say no. So this is a very warm orangey brown shade. I really love this type of color for fall, and I love the Essie Expressi polishes. The brushes on these are kind of goofy. They're sort of at an angle, but I really like the width of the brushes, so I ended up purchasing that as well. And I bought 2 lip products. Now, I'm realizing that I did not think to check if these have beeswax in them. So let me do that before I open these up. Awesome. Looks like we are in the clear on these lipsticks. So these are the CoverGirl Colorlicious lipsticks. And I was just feeling very nostalgic when I ran across these. I don't know if they were still called Colorlicious back then, but the first lipstick that I ever purchased was from this line, and I believe it was the shade Heavenly. And I think it was probably actually pretty close to this shade here, which is called Tantalizer. I actually think I went through 2 full tubes of Heavenly, and I owned at least 2 or 3 other of these, you know, square lipsticks from CoverGirl at around the same time. Let's see if I can actually get this open because I'm struggling. So the shades that I got, the first one is called Tantalize. Oh, and that is very much a 2013 iris color, sort of a raspberry shade. This is a pretty color. I don't know why I got away from wearing these colors really often. I think I got burnt out a little bit maybe. I found it really hard back in those days to have a good idea of what a color was going to look like if I purchased it online. So I tended to look for raspberry in the description because I knew those lipsticks generally ended up working out pretty well for me. So yes, this is very much taking me back to like my sophomore, junior year of college. Pretty. And then the other shade that I purchased is Temptress Rose. Ooh, you know what that looks like? That looks like Fairy Tale. I used to have one called Fairy Tale that was almost this shade. And that is very bright as well. Okay, those will be fun. I'm not sure that Fairy Tale is going to look, it's not called Fairy Tale. Temptress Rose is going to look that great all by itself. It's a little too bright and a little too pink, I think, but we shall see. And really, those two would be fun to mix, I think, too. So that is the last piece of my Hy-Vee haul. Looking at what I have, I would have spent $14. So $6 on these 2 lip products, $6 on the 2 nail polishes, and $2 across the 4 bath products. Then the last purchase we have is an online order that I placed on e.l.f. I wanted to get some more of the Instant Brow Lift pencils. I wear the one in blonde. I've gone through probably like 10 of these at least in the time that I've had my channel. I just go back to this again and again. They are, I believe, $3 right now, which I think is a pretty good price. They last me a couple of months each, and I wear it practically every day. So I had no backups. Now I have 2 backups. That should allow me to not purchase from e.l.f. for about 6 months, I think. And because I was on the e.l.f. website, I also ended up picking up a couple of other bits and bobs. So I directly purchased 2 additional items. First, we have this powder puff. This is their Halo Glow powder puff. Because I have been wearing concealer more, I wanted to get a puff that I could use with some of my pressed powders and really get into this cranny right here. I have a hard time sometimes reaching that with the brushes that I like to use with powder. So I thought this might work out really well for me. I also have a pressed powder that has a little bit of coverage to it. It's from Laura Geller, I think, and it's a pretty good skin tone match. So I thought this might be a nice way to apply that as well. And then, okay, there it is. I also got this Halo Glow liquid filter. This is their lightest shade. I checked that as soon as I opened the box because I was having a hard time believing that this is actually the shade 0.5 Fair, but that's what it says on the top. I cut out like 3 minutes of me fighting with that little piece of plastic. I get that this is not intended to be a coverage product. That's supposed to be more of a glow product. But I am doubtful about this. Let's see. Oh, I hate that noise so much. I just have a little dot there. Okay. Okay. I feel like that's a hair darker than I want it to be, but we'll see how it looks on the face. It does have a nice amount of glow to it, and it doesn't feel like sticky or anything on the skin. It just feels nicely moisturized. Cool. I'll look forward to giving it a go. Now, I think this is technically the birthday gift. My birthday was back in April, but I hadn't made an e.l.f. purchase in quite a while, and I think if I had made one, then I'd applied some kind of coupon that I couldn't mix with the free birthday gift. This is an interesting product. This is their clear brow and lash mascara. Now, I don't really understand what the point of a clear eyelash mascara would be. I can get the idea of a clear brow gel though, or brow mascara. Apologies. So I'll probably end up using both sides on my brows and see what it does. So there was product number 1. And then the second product, I was a little bit surprised to see. I assumed that this was going to be a mini, but no, they sent a full-size facial cleanser as their free gift. This is the Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser. Now, I think that I have a Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser that isn't in this style of packaging. It's in like a squeeze tube. So, not sure if this is a different product, if they just repackaged it. Maybe this is old packaging that they were trying to get rid of. I don't know, but I will use it. I am okay with all the e.l.f. face cleansers I've ever tried, and I've used a lot of them because facial cleanser isn't an area where I'm interested in spending a lot of money. I think that I will probably end up making one additional purchase in the month of January. I really want to get the NYX glitter primer because I'm starting an eyeshadow project, and there are quite a few shadows in that project that I think would really benefit from having that glitter glue. So I will probably purchase that, and maybe one or two other things will jump into my cart while I'm at Ulta, but I think this is going to be most of what comes into my collection in January. I'm pretty bummed that I already broke my nail polish no-buy, but I am really happy with the 2 polishes that I bought. So I'm just going to keep on with the no-buy, steer away from Hy-Vee. That's a store that I only go to, or that particular store that has the really nice clearance is one that I only go to 2 or 3 times a year. So I don't think I should be too tempted. Let's hope so anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. Specifically, I'm very interested in hearing other people's opinions on this flawless, it's not the Flawless filter, their Halo Glow liquid filter, which is, I'm sure, not inspired by anything from Charlotte Tilbury whatsoever. Okay, thanks again, and I hope I see you all next time. Bye, guys.